Hello, 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 my beasties. Welcome to Lair. How is everybody this fine evening? I guess I'll do my real quick say hi to everybody. And then we has things to talk about. We has to talk about the things. Hey, Raven, Tim, I'm so happy to see you here, Tim. Erica, no apologies. No apologies needed. Sorry I had to be like, hey, I got to go. I got to stream. But no apologies needed. Tex, Micro has a question for her boyfriend. Hey, Parson. Croc, I swear to God, if you give me cooties over the internet, we're going to fight. Hey, Opal. Mm-hmm. Tim. Huh. I don't know if we're thinking about the same person. Yeah, he's on his way home from eating Thanksgiving dinner to bathe, taking his nearly for bed. Okay, well, she has like a care package put together for him. How are you, Parson, my love? Yeah, so, we always like joke about we pity boys when it comes to Micro. I think you all need to wish Navy Texas your condolences, because hey, Richard, how are you, sweetheart? Sleeping meds. Ooh. Hey, Patty. Patty, you want to come up? Let me send you a thing. Patty, I'm going to send it to your Instagram. And Anubis, are you sober? Because they're all blaming you for being the drunk one, apparently. GMK, it does. I am boycotting it this year. Quite honestly, I only ever really did it because of my dad, and this is going to be the first holiday season without him. So I decided I was going to boycott it and not do this giant Thanksgiving thing, but it's just going to be me and Boom and the kids. I'm not doing anything else. Okay, well, Anubis, I don't know. Opal was blaming you. Yeah, GMK, I'm not like a huge Thanksgiving person, and we all used to go to my aunt's until about 13 years ago. And I was like, F it, I don't want to, like, I got up and left in the middle of dinner because my brother's ex-wife annoyed me. And never went back. And so then I would always hold it at my house, and I was going to do it again this year. And, I just cannot bring myself to, like, do a big Thanksgiving. So it's going to be, Boom will be here. We'll have fun. I don't know if Boom's bringing her roommate or people, but it is what it is. So, Croc and the Cooties, did you drink your green death yet? We're just waiting for Patty. Patty's got to click her link in Instagram. Speaking of Instagram, speaking of the Instagrams, there we go. Okay. Yes, Opal, Canadian Thanksgiving. But you're also part of the country that had someone blow up a car at the border crossing today, so I wouldn't be too excited about that. So, Croc, are you in here? Oh, there you're not. You have something orange there. Croc, you need green death. Tim, if you were closer, would invite you all to dinner. I am not capable of cooking for any less than 15 people at a time. I don't know how I don't know how not to. And I wholeheartedly blame the fact that Jewish Plus, my nonna growing up was off the boat from, Italian, and mother half's Hispanic. So a whole bunch of cultures that like to feed people. I've got, like, it's bad. It's bad. Parson, how was your birthday? How was your birthday? What are we doing? Okay. Well, if two people would check their Instagram, they can always pop on up. But what order do we want to do this in? I'll give a quick rundown of some of the things coming up, and then we'll look at a couple laws in a video that hey.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm just happy that I didn't get a phone call again that someone threw a shoe on the bus.
That's the best story of the day yesterday.
Okay, so for those in the chat that did not get to hear my venting about this, a couple of you did. Hold on, I have to read the email because I'm gonna read the email. Apparently, my micro was on a school bus, and then there was a girl that she was having a differing viewpoint from. And the other little girl was halfway back on the bus and like on the other side. And so my little one, my micro, took off her shoe and threw it and hit the kid in the head with it. So hi Iris. So I got literally an email that says, Mrs. Loki, Micro Loki got mad on the bus, screeched at some girl when the other girl wouldn't, stop running her mouth. Micro took off a pink sneaker, wailed it halfway back and across the school bus, and hit the other little girl in the head.
That's just crazy.
The chancla game is strong. The chancla game is strong with that one. Why'd you throw a shoe at her? I wasn't allowed to get up. Okay, I guess it makes sense, but yeah, Iris, the chancla game is on point. Moving school bus halfway back and on the other side, she's got it. And literally hit the girl in the head. And I had to spend 15 minutes trying to keep a straight face talking to the principal, not laughing. And then had to try to reprimand Micro for that and tell her we don't throw shoes. That was not something on my bingo card today. We don't throw our shoe at people. I don't know. I don't.
I'm sorry. One of the funniest things I ever saw was my next door neighbor lady when she decided to beat the crap out of her son with a flip flop. So
yeah, the chancla.
Yeah,
the chancla. Yeah, Tim, Micro has good aim. Not only does she have good aim, she's like taking headshots at 6. Well, I couldn't give her a high five because I got the phone call while she was still at school. And I was trying not to laugh hysterically at the principal after I got the email. And then when she got home, I told her we don't throw shoes at people. And she just looked at me and was like, fine. Okay, we're done with the shoe throwing. No throwing shoes. I actually had to tell her that I was going to let her play Minecraft with Boom tomorrow at dinner if she didn't promise me that she would stop throwing shoes.
Yeah, but what is she going to throw next?
The principal asked that I tell her not to throw a shoe at people. I'm sorry, survival of the fittest. Let me know how that goes on the bus. But you want to hear something else amazing? Aunt Patty?
Yes.
Aunt Patty, Micro has a crush.
Who does?
Micro has a crush on a little boy.
Oh, nice.
Micro wants it. Yeah. Micro found herself a very cute little blonde boy. She found out that he likes the show Miraculous, which is like one of her favorite shows. And she's Ladybug from Miraculous all the time. And Ladybug's love interest in this cartoon is Cat Noir. And then she found out that this boy that she thinks is cute has a Cat Noir bow staff and is all about Cat Noir. I love it. First cartoon.
Everybody needs a cute boyfriend when they're in kindergarten. I had one.
Yeah, but now is when you can all send your condolences to Navy Tex because it's his nephew.
Ruh-roh.
He and I were rolling about it the other night. The two of them were like, he's cute. She's cute. I'm like, oh my God, you two are insane. The Chaos Twins. So, things go over quickly. One, I am going to put up a live stream for Thursday, November 30th. GMK, we can talk about it. That's one on my list of things. I'm going to put up a live stream on November 30th. I'm not really sure what I'm going to stream or what time, but there's going to be alcohol because I'm refusing to acknowledge that it. Yeah, no, I'm refusing to acknowledge the day I came to the world. So hide, but Tim, she's actually really good with a bow and arrow. She has a compound bow.
Tim, you're not wrong.
I mean, in this house,
until she starts wearing stilettos, then we're in trouble.
I wouldn't worry about that. She just chokes people out 9 times out of 10. She'll just like get up behind people. What are you doing? Nothing. And when you told her you were going to mail her apple, she was like, "Can I get the mail every day, Mommy?" No, you're not going to go check the mailbox every single day to see if Aunt Patty actually mailed you apple.
I'm not going to mail her apple.
Yes, I know, but in her little heart of hearts, she can hope.
Apples develop this new desire to sit on my shoulder while I work.
Okay, but they're the same person because Micro does that to me while I type.
So
on
does
the back
Apple.
Of the couch. On the back of the couch with me yelling, "Don't fall off the back of the couch, you idiot." They're the same person.
It's like the world said, "Hey, you both need something to drive you insane while you're trying to type."
Oh no, I don't need. I don't need something to drive me insane. People do a good enough job driving me insane. See, here's the problem, Iris. Like the chocolate thing we've got from one side, but like my grandmother and my, that's it. My mom could like snap a towel and my grandmother around a corner. Like, like literally like, you're around a corner. Somehow that towel makes like a right angle and sounds like a whip. I'm like, what are we doing? And then, my Italian Nana had the wooden spoon thing. So, hi, Sanji.
Yeah, my mom went through wooden spoons.
Yeah. But I was just like, oh my God, yes, the chocolates. Yeah, we have not thrown any dishes, but she is notorious. She picked up her brother's tablet the other day and wailed it at him and hit him in the head. It's a good thing the tablet was already broken. She will legitimately throw anything within arm's reach if they're not paying attention.
My brother used to make my mother so mad that she'd do a shot and then take a Valium behind it.
I don't know that would help. Yeah, she'll throw just about anything at people. Hangers. Usually because she doesn't want to get up off the couch to change the channel and her brother has the remote. That was my argument. But yes, my new bribery is Boom. You can't play with Boom tomorrow if you don't behave.
I want to hang out with Boom tomorrow.
Well, I think I'm going to convince Boom to stream with me on my computer
Cool.
since she'll be here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Although everyone might have to fight for her attention because Minnie and Micro literally have played tug of war with her before. And Micro will like climb her like a tree monkey and just sits on her. It goes, hi.
I'm seeing sock monkeys climbing trees now.
Yeah. But just think, like, you know how Apple gets on your shoulder and just like gives you that look where she like peeks around, like, hi, I'm right here in case you couldn't feel me. Yeah, the 6-year-old right there. Mm-mm.
Yeah. I actually had that look today when she was on the couch with me, sleeping on top of Blanche, looking at me going, why do you gotta work? Can't you pet me?
Micro would pet her till she was hairless, whatever. But okay, so we have some
what's
things
going on
to cover.
tonight?
We have some stories to cover. One, I was waiting to see if C. Allen had popped in. I don't know if he's going to make it because he sent me a video and he wanted my opinion. But we have a couple other stories, and then I will also say, Croc, listen up, Captain Cootie. Monday, they're starting the jury selection for the trial that was supposed to go last week, that we were waiting all morning. The final adjournment's done. Hey, C. Allen, perfect. Final adjournment's done, so Monday will be jury selection. So, next week, we are getting that trial, which should be interesting to see. I checked that one already. And then let's cover, since he's here, the lovely C. Allen. Everybody say thank you to C. Allen. He sends me all the good things that like I can't find half the time. or that like I just somehow in my brain would not think everybody was into. Cause me. Why is there a helicopter and an ambulance in my yard?
I don't know.
They're medevacing. That's why.
I lost my cool tribal horse avatar. I'm very disappointed.
Okay. Get you a different one.
I will, eventually. It's been a long damn day.
Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm ready to get drunk. That's not going to work well for cooking.
I have Scottish coffee. You know what Scottish coffee is?
Yeah, hold on one second. Okay.
Starbucks is Scotch.
Yeah, pretty much. Hold on. Oh, sorry, excuse me. So, C. Allen sent me this, and he wanted my opinion. So, he said, leaving the frauditor aspect of this out, I want to know your thoughts on this situation. At 6:35, it starts off some, and then at 9:05 is the incident. So, it's not that long of a video, and when I analyze things like this, I like to watch the whole thing, just because sometimes you can miss some context clues otherwise with these things. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's 29 minutes. Oh, hell no, we'll move it. We'll move closer to. Okay, we're gonna get closer to where this whatever's going on. Okay, let's go. Let's see this. Of course, I would click on the wrong button.
Can we play it at hamster speed?
Okay.
Very cool.
I just checked. It's on normal.
Truckee area. Make sure you check out Gallery 5830. Very cool vibes going on in there. It's some cool artwork, and you might find something you like. So tell them AP sent you.
Oh, is this in Massachusetts? A Mangasset or whatever they call it?
Sock check.
Yeah, Mangasset or whatever it's in Massachusetts.
Sorry?
What are you guys doing?
We are doing sock checks. Want to show us what you're working with?
What do you mean?
Sock check. What kind of socks you have on?
Oh,
Um,
I don't understand.
I'm getting
like
in trouble.
this?
I have a question already. Patty, I have a question already.
So do I. What's your
I don't think you have
question?
the question. Does he have a foot fetish or something? Why are you walking around asking to see people's feet? That's up there with like.
Well, because he's in front.
Wait, hold
He's
on.
in front of a store that sells socks.
Right, I know, but here's the thing. That's like up there with the story about sunburning your butthole. Like, you know, don't do a trend that's like probably developed by your crazy neighbor with binoculars. Don't take your Uggs off to show the crazy man who wants to see your feet. I'm just saying, okay?
Yeah, that is right up there of solar therapy on the anus. Yeah. It's a little weird.
I can see where the
Don't go
peak is where it happens. It's a 3 minutes Parson to the peak. So let's watch more of this. I'm just saying.
Maybe she doesn't. Maybe she's got ugly socks. I don't know.
Well, she's wearing Ugg boots. I have them.
Oh no, your socks.
Oh, my socks.
Yeah.
I didn't have any socks.
No socks?
Nope.
Oh, you failed the sock check. We got to get you to go in and buy a pair of
Oh,
socks.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
Thank you. How about that?
Go check them out. They got a lot of cool stuff.
That's not a pizza.
His voice makes me want to
You
hit
got any
him.
socks on? No?
Seriously, just standing outside the store asking about stuff.
Seems like a lot of people got their socks off in this video.
Hi guys, today we're at the sock parlor.
We're doing sock checks. What do you got? You failed the sock check.
No, I have socks on.
Do you? What do you got?
Well,
Let's see.
so I have these shoes, but I don't want my socks to be seen, so I have little no-shows.
There you go.
But I bought socks from here the other day, so I'm back.
I was going to say, maybe we can get you to go in there and find a new pair.
Let's see if I can. Come
Very
on.
cool.
You're
Have fun.
literally having an entire discussion about socks.
If you want to see what socks I'm wearing, you got to
No,
go check
no one
out
wants
Watching
to
the Washington
see. No one
channel.
wants you to take anything
Be a
off.
link in the description.
No, nobody wants you to take anything off. Nobody.
We got two pairs.
You got two pairs, right on.
Don't play with the door.
Very cool.
That's me
Here's the warm,
yelling at my
comfortable
kid
feet.
when I'm on the phone. with
Have a great
Patty.
day. Thank you.
The door don't fall off the couch.
You too.
My guy.
Got two pairs. I got to go in and ask for my commission.
Hey, Raz. Like, I'm ready to do shots already. Here comes the shop owner. Okay. Let's see, my dude.
You
What are
snuck around the back of me. That's not fair.
Yeah. What are you guys filming?
We're making a little video right now. We're filming this store.
Cool.
Is it your place?
Yeah. Yeah, why are you filming?
I don't know. Why are you putting the back of your head in my lens?
Why is your camera in my face?
You go first. I asked first. Come on, man. We're just out here filming, enjoying the day.
That's cool.
I just sold 2 pairs of socks for you, by the way.
Oh, yeah? How'd you do that?
I told people I was out here doing sock checks, and I checked their socks. What do you got? You're the owner of the store. Sock check.
And what's my socks?
Let's see what you got going on, man.
Cheech and Chong.
Oh, those are sexy socks.
Good sock will give
Are
you
you filming other stores or
good
you
socks
just
will give
filming
you a
my
good
store?
attitude. It's just yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all
That's
about
cool.
you today.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, right on. Do you really?
I'm so flattered.
Are you?
Yeah.
Right on. Who you angry at?
I mean, any kind of attention's good, right?
Oh, all right.
Who am I angry at? What do you mean?
All right, you having a good day?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no.
Here's the thing. I tell my child this all the time. Not all attention is good attention.
Amen. You're right.
Not all attention is good attention. I also know how much my guy's making that he's a second cameraman with a real expensive camera on it. Not even the point. How close is this to Nantucket? Anyone know? How close is this to Nantucket? Okay, so that's the 19-year-old stepson. I thought he actually like paid someone to do it, but it would make sense that it's his child and it's like slave labor. This happened in California. Okay. I thought by the name it happened there. I just thought by the name because, his name's out of Massachusetts. Because I go to Massachusetts frequently. So I was going to go hunt him down. But so we're literally arguing about socks. My guy's on a...
Yeah, this is in Truckee, California.
I've been to Truckee, unfortunately. But here's Okay, we'll get to, because the 9-minute mark is where it really picks up. So let's see what's going on. And then we can analyze this. I mean, like at this exact point, he's not really doing anything wrong. He's on a public sidewalk. He's not, right up against the storefront. He's not impeding traffic on the sidewalk. He's... Well, Anubis, I get that now, but I thought because of the name of his channel that he was, not. So, as of right now, I mean, he's not really doing anything illegal other than fucking annoying.
No issues here.
Cool. Awesome.
Yeah. Well, you guys keep on doing your thing.
We will.
Enjoy.
Appreciate you, man. Have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
Are you British that you spelled parlor with a U? Or are you just trying to sound fancy?
What's the last pair of socks I saw for him? Got a little B-roll in the inside and we'll move along.
Uh-oh. Danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Hey, I just wanted to bring your attention. There's a couple of guys with cameras pointing at our store, like kind of being weird. Not like, not
And
letting
here
me
we
know
go.
like what their whole thing is, like why they're doing it.
He's a dingus?
The
Did you
one
just
of
call him a
the guys with
dingus?
the camera's pointing at me right now.
Do my dude
He's
just
like
call
got
him a
some kind
dingus?
of
Well, you're entertaining, man.
he's got some kind of
Nice.
motivation. He's got some kind of motivation, and I don't know what it is, and it's weird.
It's killing him.
Just because you're one of the business owners, you should know this.
Him against impressed irritates me. He's one of those guys that just really irritates me.
My zoom lens makes it look close to an eye. You're 6 to 8 feet away.
You're welcome to do whatever you're doing. Just don't block the doorway. Don't block my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
Don't
touch my shit, bro.
don't.
You don't want to
Stand
touch my shit.
You don't want to step in front of my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
You're in my house. Like this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in your touching.
Oh, my lord.
Yep.
So, like, the annoying one is the bald one in a puffer vest and skinny white jeans?
Yeah,
Nice, dude.
that's
Yes.
annoying.
What the hell's wrong with you, bro? You just broke my camera for no reason.
That's just
I'm out here
annoying
selling
without
you
it even
50 bucks,
talking.
and that's what you do?
Just got maced by this guy.
That's right. You
Got
sure
maced
did?
by this guy. I didn't break her camera.
Oh, no.
I didn't break her camera. I moved it out of the way.
No, you just broke my
I
camera.
told you
bro.
to not.
He sprayed him.
Yep.
Okay. A. Tex, you haven't been around long enough for this pet peeve of mine. Most of the people in the chat have been. This goes back to the New Mexico v. Cummings trial.
Mhm.
It's not motherfucking Mace. Mace is a
True.
brand name. You were sprayed with Olorezio capsaicin.
Yep.
An actual mace, the original compound that was called mace, is no longer in production, or it's extremely hard to get. But again, you were OC sprayed. Okay, buddy?
Yep.
Not mace. Stop with the he maced me. That's a trade name. That'd be like walking around referring to, any soft drink as Coke,
Yeah.
which they do in some states, and it annoys me. Hey, Spencer of the
Texas.
Family Candidate L Day. I did not expect to see you over here. I haven't seen you in a while. Okay. So we're going to back this up a tiny bit. And let's see.
I don't know what it is, and it's weird.
Okay.
It's killing him.
He's complaining to somebody else. What are let's see a right sign for it. We have an Arlo and an ADT. Okay.
You're welcome to do whatever you're doing. Just don't block the doorway. Don't block my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
Don't
touch my shit, bro.
don't.
You don't want to
Stand
touch my shit.
You don't want to step in front of my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
You're in my house. Like this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in your touching.
Okay. There we go. Okay. So. Okay. We're not even going to address the camera because that's a civil remedy. He breaks your camera. You file a civil suit. There's a civil remedy. They buy you a new one. It's really not that hard. It does not, in any way, yeah, GMK, that's what it looks like to me. He's taking, well, yes and no. So when I look at it, he steps up to the guy and the guy says, "You broke my camera." And he's standing there and he's kind of still slightly taking a step back, but he had made physical contact with the guy. And then Captain Happy pulled out his pepper spray and got him in the face. So.
Oh, it wasn't just him. He sprayed him in the doorway of a business.
Yeah. Spencer, I'm aware that a camera is an extension of your person. It doesn't matter.
No, he's making a joke. He's making a joke because that's what the fucking frauditors always say.
No,
You touched me. Oh,
I know he's making a joke, but what I'm saying is like, it drives me crazy because people do that all the time.
Yep.
It's an extension of what? Dude, there's nothing on your body that is that long, okay?
You wish.
You are lucky if it matches like the appetizer side, little pigs in a blanket. Okay, my guy? So let's not go there. He just touches the camera. And he actually doesn't intentionally. When I was watching it, he doesn't actually make direct contact with it. What happens is he walks up to him and gets really close to him. And in taking that step and like getting into his personal bubble, he comes into contact with the camera. It's not like he, swung and slapped it out of his hand. It's not, it's essentially incidental contact because you have two buffoons, like two baboons are sitting here. I'm going to puff out my chest and I'm going to go chest to chest. That's literally what the two of them are doing. But, like I always say, oh, GMK, remind me, I have a legal thing to tell you after this. But like I always say, let's go to the law. Because the law is what matters most first. So, let's pull up the California legislative. California laws. So, this is going to be under the Penal Code, Part 6, Title 3, Division 11. General Provisions, 22.810. Notwithstanding any other provision of law, any person may purchase, possess, or use tear gas or any tear gas weapon for the projection or release of tear gas if the tear gas or tear gas weapon is used solely for self-defense purposes, subject to following requirements. A, no person convicted of a felony can carry it. No person that's a drug addict can carry it. Can't furnish it to a minor. Can't have one that expels a projectile. You cannot have more than 2.5 ounces net weight aerosol spray. Okay. Let's see this. Effective March. Every tear gas canister must be lawfully possessed. Except as provided in paragraph 2, any person who uses tear gas or any tear gas weapon except in self-defense is guilty of a public offense and is punishable by imprisonment pursuant to subdivision H of section 1170 for 16 months or 2 to 3 years in the county jail not to exceed 1 year, by fine not to exceed $1,000 or by both fine and imprisonment. Okay. So he legally has it, first and foremost. Hey, redneck, he's in legal possession of it. Mm-hmm. And that needs to be the first thing that everyone checks. There are states that do not allow you to have possession. So there's that aspect. Now, here's where the problem is going to come in. What are California's self-defense laws, right?
Oh, yeah.
So remember everybody we were talking about it. Stand your ground. Duty to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
And castle doctrine.
Can I ask a question to you right fast? is which part of is it part of the duty to retreat castle doctrine aspect, or duty to retreat stand your ground aspect that has the equal force aspect?
What?
Because I know in California they really push that equal force aspect, right? So like
Every
I can't, if you come in, go ahead, sorry.
Okay, I see what you're asking. Every state has a reasonable force. Every single state has the reasonable force wording in their statute. And you'll see why.
I think honestly, and I'm just gonna throw this out there and let you finish doing what you do best. But I'm pretty sure that Gutterman should have been arrested for that, and I'll tell you why after you get through doing all your things.
Okay. I'll get to that in a second. We'll see if you'll see. I'll give my opinion and you can tell me if you think, okay? So California, South Bend, they have the castle doctrine. California is not a stand your ground state, but it does recognize the castle doctrine, which applies to one's home, place of business, or other real property. Similarly, an individual using deadly force to protect his property has no duty to retreat, but castle doctrine rights end when an individual is no longer on his or her real property. As a general rule of thumb, any force used against an intruder must be proportionate to the harm reasonably feared. In California, in addition to the affirmative defense provided by the castle doctrine, they have jury instructions on how to assess a claim for self-defense. So we're going to look at those. And let me do it this way so you guys can read them too. Good old law. Should have just gone to law school. I'm not nice enough. So there's under the California Penal Code and under the California Criminal Jury Instructions. So the statutory defense, like I say all the time, the definition is really important. We need to look at the definition of anything because it takes very little for it to mean something else. So their statutory defense, which is their castle doctrine, is any person using force intended or likely to cause death or great bodily injury within his or her residence shall be presumed to have held a reasonable fear of imminent peril of death or great bodily injury to self, family member, or member of the household when force is used against another person, not a member of the family or household, who unlawfully and forcibly enters or has unlawfully and forcibly entered, and the person using the force knew or had reason to believe it was unlawful and forcible. Justifiable and excusable homicide is not punishable. Great. Okay, self-defense. Here we go. Now, this is where we're going to get into the gray zones, right? So this is the right of self-defense. And this is part of jury instructions. So I tell people all the time, look at the jury instructions because law can be hard to understand. And let me just pull up my little thing so I can see what people are saying. And GMK, even though you don't do that kind of law, GMK can attest that meanings of words matter, but jury instructions are easy. So what you have to think about is if you try to read things like when I've read whole legal documents and everybody's like, I don't understand half of what was said there. Like, what is an amicus curiae brief? Or, why are we writing, strange things? Because people are bored. So law can get incredibly, much like if you look at Notion book, incredibly ticky-tacky. What the best place to look if you're not really well versed in law is at the jury instructions, because the jury instructions are made so that any idiot that ends up on the jury, as long as they can sign their name in crayon, can make the decision. And it walks them through a flow chart. And that's how they do it. So, the defendant is not guilty of whatever forceful act was used in self-defense, in this case pepper spraying, if he or she used force against the other person in lawful self-defense or in defense of another. The defendant acted in lawful self-defense or defense of another if. Now here are the three things you have to find if you're a jury of the jury instructions, okay? To be able to find that it was justifiable lawful self-defense, you must meet all three of these conditions on the jury instructions. 1, the defendant reasonably believed that he or she or someone else was in imminent danger of suffering bodily injury or was in imminent danger of being touched unlawfully. 2, the defendant reasonably believed that the immediate use of force was necessary to defend against that danger, and the defendant used no force than was reasonably necessary to defend against that danger. Okay, so now that's just straight self-defense. Now we're going to look at the rate of self-defense in mutual combat or as initial aggressor, which is what this situation would be. Okay, he essentially started the fight.
Yes.
The guy was like, get out of my doorway. Like, you can stand here, you can film, I don't care, don't block my door. The guy, chested up to him and he squared back up. They bumped into each other. Oh, I turned my gimbal off, now my camera's broken. Poor me. And I'm going to pepper spray you, right? So that's a mutual combatant situation to a degree. He bumped into you, which is technically battery. Whatever. And then other dude had the pepper spray. So a person who engages in mutual combat or who starts a fight has the right to self-defense only if he or she actually and in good faith tried to stop fighting, he or she indicated by word or by conduct to his or her opponent in a way that a reasonable person would understand that he or she wanted to stop fighting and that he or she stopped fighting, and he or she gave his or her opponent a chance to stop fighting. I'm going to point this out right here. I'm just going to start saying fucker anytime there are pronouns. I'm not reading all the pronouns. I'm just going to go with the fucker one that we use.
It is gender neutral.
Person does not have the right to self-defense if he or she provokes the fight or quarrel with the intent to create an excuse to use force. Okay, here's the other thing. This is not his house, but it's his place of business, so castle doctrine, but it does fall under right to defend property. The owner or possessor of real or personal property may use reasonable force to protect it from imminent harm. Okay. So, now that we've seen that, what is my... Oh, thank you, Mayor Wrench McNoon. Yay! Yay! Thank you.
So, yes, thank you, Mayor McWrench.
Hold on, let me scroll up.
Wrench.
Make sure I don't have any questions I missed. Hold on. Okay. So, they should have arrested Captain Pepper Spray.
Yep.
In no way was what he did, like, there's no way you can argue that his behavior put you in reasonable fear. Mm-hmm. And because it is not a stand your ground state, there's a duty to retreat.
Yep.
He had the duty to retreat. And if you're going to take both things as equal in court, the guy that got sprayed would have a better chance because he owns the store. He could claim castle doctrine. The other guy cannot. He's on a public sidewalk. Croc, it doesn't matter if the owner said it was his house. It doesn't matter if that is your business under the castle doctrine laws. It counts as you. It counts as your house, your place of business, your car. Bye, Opal. Yeah, they all. Castle doctrine says that's still your house.
Well, and I'm wondering if, and honestly, they wanted to, some of the other customers, because you'll see later on in the video, other customers.
I'm not watching more of that video.
Huh?
Is there something else I got to watch in that video? I can make my analysis
No,
right here.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you what happened. Yeah.
Okay.
So if some of the other customers that were affected could actually sue government as well.
They can. They can. For battery.
Yep.
So that is not a reasonable and proportionate use of force. Because I can tell you, even being little, had the store owner chested up to me like that, I would not be in fear for my safety. I doubt that my 6-year-old would be in fear for her safety. See, Alan? Okay, well, maybe we'll get there. But Mayor Wrench, that has all been remedied. It will not be problematic. That has all been remedied, and you can get it. I've already been through that with my other half. It's easy to get. It's all been remedied. The warehouse actually did not hold DD-214 records, contrary to popular belief. He doesn't have any grounds. The guy walked up to you and said, please stop blocking the exit. I don't care if you're going to film, don't block my door. Which he has every right to ask. The guy, being kind of aggressive and obnoxious is, where that kind of tips. He could think that I can pull it back up and we can watch it and see what the cops do. But I guarantee the cops probably just told everyone to shut the fuck up and didn't do anything because it's not worth prosecuting.
Yeah.
No, Patty, I know exactly what fire Mayor Wrench is talking about, but the DD-214s were not there. All DD-214s are able to be gotten. And they've since remedied most of the things.
Yeah, that's why I was saying to him that if he wanted to, he could use his honorable discharge.
Not what happened with the cops. Okay, let me pull this up.
So let's go back to the cop.
Yeah, I'm going back to, hold on. I gotta pull it up. See what Captain Idiot did.
And I guess the press is a fucking leprechaun moron. I said, oh man. That boy needs a hard reboot, I tell you what.
I cannot tell you how much these people annoy me.
And then that person with him that's with him is his son.
Yeah, that's what they said. Hold on, let me pop this up. See, we're gonna check it out right now. I was hoping I didn't have to watch this idiot for much more than the initial, because I'm getting dumber by the minute.
It's only good when they tease him. Yeah, I got stepson. I know Spencer because obviously he's not. There's no way. The only kid that am against the press could have a
What was the point of what you just did?
Wait, hold on. Let's go back to here.
Get this on film.
Wait, there we go.
Am I serious?
Hold on. I'm going to back it up a minute so we can see him get sprayed again. Okay.
Guys with cameras pointing at our store, like kind of being weird. not letting me know like what their whole thing is, like why they're doing it. And I'm talking to one of the guys with the cameras pointing at me right now. And he's like got some kind of
well, you're entertaining, man.
He's got some kind of motivation. He's got some kind of motivation, and I don't know what it is, and it's weird.
Well, technically, everyone has some kind of motivation if they left their house, but okay.
Right.
Oh my god, I'd get in so much trouble if I was local police there.
I get in trouble with police.
You're welcome to do whatever you're doing. Just don't block the doorway.
Okay, and that's a reasonable thing to ask.
Don't
touch my shit, bro.
He didn't.
Don't.
You
don't want to step in front of my
Don't
doorway.
touch my shit.
You're in my house. Like this is my house, dude.
I don't care if I'm in your touching.
Okay, so he pushes the camera and he sprays him in the face. That is not in any way reasonable.
Reaction.
He literally barely pushed that camera. He just kind of pushed it out of his way. He did not push him back. Like, he didn't push it hard enough. He didn't like bat at it that it went flying.
I'm out here selling you stupid
So,
stuff. That's what you do.
Just got maced by this guy.
That's right.
Got maced by this guy. I didn't break her camera. I didn't break her camera. I moved it out of the way.
No, you just broke my
I
camera.
told you to not stand in front of my doorway because you're blocking my customers from being in my store, and you just maced me.
That's right. You just assaulted me.
You assaulted me.
Okay, yeah, tell yourself another story. You're on two cameras, bro.
Be disengaged.
Unbelievable. What was the point of what you just did?
what is the point?
To
of
get you
all
to
of
go the freak away.
It's a good thing it's all on video.
that? This guy's an asshole.
Yeah, and now the whole
That would
store
be
is
me.
cleaned out because of the
Okay,
OC
here we go.
spray.
I'm just gonna stand right next to y'all.
I don't want you really following me around. You're gonna
Guess
keep-
what?
you're
Is that what
You're
do you
gonna keep
think you're
getting in my
doing?
face.
No, I'm gonna continue to film you if you're gonna continue to
Why don't you
filming.
just act normal?
And I'm
Wait for
gonna
the
wait
cops
for
to
the
get
cops
here.
to get here.
Very good. And I'm going to walk away from you
I don't
again.
understand what you're trying to do here.
I'm trying to walk away from you is what I'm
Go
doing.
ahead, keep walking.
I'm
gonna
trying
keep
to walk
filming you
away
until
from
you're
you.
gone. Thank you. Here's the cops.
There you go. Perfect. So here's the police. We got vehicle number 876, and we'll see how it goes, guys. Stay tuned.
Let's see how this goes, because I'm getting in trouble right now, I can tell you.
How we doing, sir?
I literally, like, you called for this. This is
Can you go over there and I'll talk to these guys and I'll go talk to you?
How you doing?
our hands
Officer
inside our
O'Brien?
vest. There we go.
Pleasure to meet you, sir.
Favorite position.
Yeah, right. How are you?
So what's happening?
Well, you can see I'm holding this like this. We started down at the end of the road there. We're doing a travel video for YouTube.
Yeah, I've seen your videos.
Okay, very good.
And your son's.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, no
hope you're
I
subscribed.
enjoy it.
Very cool.
I am.
Awesome.
Anyway,
So we're walking,
I imagine what happened. So
10 minutes in front of each business, walking down, not bothering anybody. So we get in front of the sock parlor, and a woman and her family walked up and said to me, "What are you guys filming?" So I said, "Oh, we're doing sock checks. You want to show us your checks? Maybe we can get your socks. Maybe we can get you to go in and buy some new socks." So she shows me that she has no socks on, right? She says, "Oh, I'll go in there." So she goes in there and buys 2 pairs of socks. So she came out, she said, "Oh, I got 2 pairs." So we're having fun, just enjoying the day, having fun with people. The guy with the cap on there, with the red thing on the front of his cap, comes out, walks in front of my camera, sticks his head on the back of the back of his head on my lens. So I walked around him and said, "Why would you do that? We're just out here making a travel video for YouTube. That's all we're doing."
He didn't
And he went back in the store. I kept filming, and about 30 seconds to a minute later, he came back out and just grabbed my camera.
He did not.
You see how this is bent?
He did.
This whole thing's bent. This I can't even let go of. That's what happens to it.
He did not do that.
Not working.
And now we're
That's
all
not how that
motion sick.
happened.
So I sprayed him. He had his hand on my camera, gripped. He wouldn't let go of it. I'm pulling on it, and I sprayed him.
There was
Made
less
sure
than 3 seconds of contact with the camera. We
that's
can
what
rewind it and count, buddy.
And then he did it again. He actually did it twice. And
No,
my
he did
son, this is my son, as you know,
Yeah.
has body
Get it
camera
out.
on and his camera. He's got it on both cameras.
Yeah. No, I know when you guys are filming, you don't like to stop filming. And is there any way that I could see from anybody's?
Oh, yeah, no, he can show you on his body camera. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame, too, because we were having a great time out here with folks.
Oh, it's
Everybody
a
was
great
laughing.
place. It's beautiful.
Yeah. First time I've ever been to Truckee.
Yeah, I didn't think you guys would make it out here in the winter when it's colder. Can you go talk to?
But you notice he's very,
These guys,
very
YouTubers, I watch their
conveniently
Officer
left
Gomez,
out
how
the,
are
I
you?
sprayed him.
Yeah.
You forgot I sprayed you in the hat.
Grab his equipment, just pull it
He
off.
was not pulling on it.
No, he wasn't pulling on
He
it.
literally made less than 3
Let's
cents
get
of
all of his
contact.
info, and medics can check them out.
If they called me as the medic to check this out, I can tell you right now, I would have backed that ambulance over both of those officers.
This Officer Brzeski.
Officer, I'm sorry, is it Brzeski?
Brzeski.
Pleasure to meet you.
Made up Polish name.
Made up Polish name. There you go.
We just go by first names here anyway. So it's Jared and Mike.
There you go. So it probably starts here. So Watchman's got his
He barely makes
everything on
contact.
camera here. He's going to show it to the officer. Show him what happened.
What they do is they just literally go from town to town across the country, and they just film in and out, in and out. You showed me? Yeah, you've seen that. Amagansett Press.
They bug the shit out of people.
The good-looking guy with the red beard. This is my son.
I can't. I'm not allowed to.
But here's the thing. He did not grab the
Sorry again?
camera.
I just got to stick with the mustache.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, they won't let you have beards.
No, not
Yeah.
yet.
Very much
Well,
misrepresented.
everybody feels the need they have to touch everybody.
I don't know. Well, people think they're allowed to, and I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
He thought his opinion was that I assaulted him by taking his video, so he
No.
could defend himself by
Oh.
putting
No,
his hands
no,
on
that's
him.
not what he said.
That doesn't work though.
That's
No, I
not
don't think so.
a fact, sir.
Can't
Oh.
do that.
So what do you do? So just so I understand, you write a report,
So I
you
write a
hand it off
report.
to the DA, and then they decide what to do with it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
If that's cool with you. I mean, that's what we do here.
Well, I'd rather see him get dragged away in cuffs and bitten by a rabid dog on the ankle.
Absolutely.
If that's what you can do, that's what you can
Absolutely. So misdemeanor, so
Sure.
California, misdemeanor not committed in my
do.
presence.
No, I get it. I get it.
Is a citizen's arrest, and that's basically what you're going to be doing is signing a complaint,
Okay.
making a citizen's arrest. I'll cite him. It'll go to court. Then you don't have one, but you know.
What are
You know, how
gonna
kids
say
are. He
for?
won't carry his wallet.
You didn't witness it. You can't cite him for
You'll
anything.
get their side of the story. and-
Sure.
And then I'll bring the form over for you.
Jesus.
like I don't even know. Okay, let's
How to
just, like,
lose
I
a
can't.
court
Oh,
case.
I can't.
Make him show the video to the judge that he took.
Of course you do.
That's why I can't live in California. Fucking ever.
Okay, I can't watch any more of this. See, Alan, what did he do? Like, what did they do? They took a statement. I doubt it was charged by the DA. The problem is he's going to undermine it, right? You making an assertion
Yeah.
that he grabbed your camera twice, he wouldn't let go of it, where we could all clearly see he had an open hand and just pushed it away and was just standing very close. They're not going to prosecute it. If they do prosecute it, somebody had nothing better to do that day.
Yep. And it's a waste of fucking time.
Yeah, and so what do I think? I think he's an idiot. Honestly.
Yeah.
The problem is that's not proportionate, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, they charge. Okay, well they themselves can't charge the shopper, and they fanboyed over him. Yeah, I mean you heard them fanboying over him in the video. Here's the
Yeah.
problem. I don't know where it went from there. I would have to pull the docket. But I can tell you right now, I could have gotten that tossed in 30 seconds. Okay, and the cops didn't charge him. All they did was serve him with the citizen's arrest warrant, and then he has to go in front of the magistrate. And no. See, Alan, they were little liberal fanboys with him, but it's not going to hold up. I can tell you right now. Like, no. The DA is going to be like, you really want me to prosecute? He pushed this. And besides, regardless of that, even if he did that, right? Suspend reality, and we'll go with the typical and common legal statement. Okay? We're going to view this in the light most favorable to the moving party. Okay? Even if I view this in the light most favorable to the moving party, if I look at this case, and I quote on it, if you look at it on its face, right, for the prima facie, your prima facie standard isn't going to apply because you have to assert and be able to demonstrably prove you were scared of something. You're on a public sidewalk. When he came towards the door and was like, I don't care what you do, I don't care if you film it, but like, don't stand in my doorway. All dude had to do was back up. And he technically falls under initial aggressor under the California law. And the other guy had a better case for assault because you cannot tell me taking an open hand and just pushing a camera out of your face is in any way physical enough that you were in fear for your safety and it needed pepper spray. It's a disproportionate use of force. So, yeah, I mean, he can get quote unquote charged like big and the cops don't charge anybody. You write the report, you write your recommendation. Police doesn't. I'm not bringing charges against him, and you take it to an ADA that's prosecuting, whoever the ADA on call is that day, and they look at it and decide if they're going to prosecute or not. But again, other guy has a stronger defense, especially under the castle doctrine, because his place of business is considered his house. The other argument that you can make is he was attempting to resolve a safety hazard. Two dudes with cameras setting up shop in the doorway to that building is a safety hazard.
Yep.
An emergency, they're there. So I'm going to guess while he, may have charged it, Let me see if I can find it real quick. I don't know what your thoughts, Tex.
Well, so I got a couple things. One, it's
Sure.
illegal to block the egress and ingress of a business, right? Once for safety, two, because you can't block that business. Three, I think the reason why he should be arrested, number one, is if you go back and watch the video, right before he pepper sprays the guy pushes his camera and then turns around and is now disengaged from the conflict, right? The moment he turned around to disengage from the conflict is the moment that Immigration Press lost the right to do anything.
Right, and that's the thing. We read that in this. We read that in the statute, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
it said, we read it, and it flat out said, you have to disengage. Let's see. Let's see. All charges were dropped.
Of
They
course
weren't
they
arrested.
were.
Good deal.
They declined to file charges. The DA declined to fire. Richard. Richard, I actually have a funny thing to tell you about that one. But yeah, they declined to prosecute. I literally, Spencer, what do you need to be able to see the light? You tell me what you've sort of seen the light of. You tell me what you need to see the light. So what I was getting at the store may be in the ring for moving the camera if you pepper sprayed him as he was walking away. Yeah. They didn't ticket him. They gave him a notice to appear.
It was like a summons, right? It's
not even a summons.
Civilian arrest.
Like it's not even a summons. It is, this person said this happened. They have to go down to the police department tomorrow and file a paper. And then the DA.
This person, accused. Yeah, they're accusing you of this.
It literally is essentially a, it's like a citation in a way, but it doesn't carry anything. It's so you guys exchange information. There's no charge that goes with it. He wasn't arrested. He wasn't charged, and they declined to prosecute anything on it. Is that to say he can't civilly go after him if he in fact broke? If he in fact broke it, I mean, like, you can go after civil remedy, but that's the only remedy he has. So I just think it's stupid. And I mean, see, Alan, and you guys hear me say it all the time. Like, don't turn a misdemeanor into a felony. You're literally turning a misdemeanor into a felony here. You're lucky that he just wiped it off his face and kept going. Because if you pepper spray me in the face like that, I'm taking you to the ground. I have been sprayed many times. And I don't care.
Well, they're both notorious for doing that. His stepson as well is notorious for doing this to an Arizona man in Tucson, and he peppered. Now there was a case where he pepper sprayed this old lady because she almost hit him with her car because he was being his normal charismatic self. And I could maybe see that, but still, like, they love doing this stuff. And what's going to happen is exactly what you said, Logan. They're going to catch the one person who's been pepper sprayed before and it doesn't bother them, and they're going to end up on the wrong side of a come to Jesus meeting.
It's not even that, okay? So, like, if we take some of this and just kind of suspend, reality. Anybody who's been in the military, I know of a whole bunch of vets here, like real vets. You go into the gas chambers, right? In the Marine Corps.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm not exactly sure of the Navy's versions, but the Marine Corps version, okay? They all go in with their gas masks on. They then force you to break the seal and fill your mask. Then you have to clear your mask after you filled it, because you have to know how to clear your mask. And then they'll ask you questions and you go back outside, right? There's 3 problems with OC Day, because they do it yearly in the Marine Corps. It leaves this yellow powder. Did you ever experience that, Tex?
Oh yeah. They had a hot plate and these little these
Yeah, the
little pills
pellets.
that they pop open.
So,
Yep.
yeah, it leaves powder on you. And somebody that lives in my house got in trouble because they walked into the PX to go to the subway and were like brushing their camis off.
Oh God.
And everyone was like coughing. But I can tell you for a fact that he thought it would be funny, him and several of his friends. They ate lunch in there. He said it made his burger taste better. It was spicy that way.
I tell you what, it did give me the munchies. There were 2 things. There's one big thing they told us we were not allowed to do after we got sprayed down was go to the head and then use the urinal.
Yeah.
They're like, whatever you do not touch your stuff with what's on your hands right now.
Yeah, well, all the recruits and people like came out like snot dripping, and he's sitting there with his friend Steve eating a burger. There's something
I
wrong.
was very upset because I had clogged sinuses at the time, like I do normally, because I had like year-round allergies and crap, and it didn't clear nothing up. I asked my RBC, he got mad at me because I said, "Hey, my nose is still stopped up. Can I go through again?" And he's like, "Shut up, Collins. Get back on." I was like, "All right."
Yeah, Jay thought it was funny he ate a burger in there, and everyone just stared at him. And then there was a rule that you had to change camis after because someone had to go into the PX and dust their stuff off. But, the problem is you engage something like this, and the idiots with the cameras have a duty to retreat. The guy only has to retreat to the threshold of the door because that's Castle Doctrine rule. So, nothing happened. Absolutely nothing happened. Ultimately, I would not have even gone that far. Like, if I had been the person that showed up, I would have been like, really, everybody, like, do you need some Vagisil?
Midol all around.
Vagisil, Midol, fire hose to wash the sand out of somewhere. So,
excuse me, sir. Are you here to purchase the douche canoe? Yes.
It's stupid. I would literally have been like, no.
Here's a coupon. Go buy yourself some Massengill. Thank you.
Yeah. So, Spencer, you're not admitting you're a fool because, I mean, every one of us, me included, Tex, we all got, fooled to a degree, right? The longer you stay is the problem. And nothing is true. He has 5 felonies pending. 5. But you know what? You know what I have to say that really makes me sad? 98 HKG and Frauditor Watch that were both in here that night that were like, dude, I can't follow him anymore. No, they were all up in his chat talking mad shit about me the other day, which I don't care. Yes, he has 5 pending felonies. Erica, what is it? Should I look at my phone? But no, so yeah, Spencer, he's got pending felonies, 5 of them. And the murder case that for the longest time he was saying it doesn't matter, it was dismissed with prejudice, like they can't bring it again. That's actually not true. It was not dismissed with prejudice.
Well, not anymore.
Well, it was dismissed with prejudice, but they got it fixed. So they can recharge him.
And Spencer Bubba, I'm a 21-year vet. I just retired from the military, and I didn't see it, either. But I wasn't looking at it every day. Not everyone is. But once Loki turned me on to it, she turned me on to mass and all that kind of stuff. I left.
Loki brought people to life.
Mad.
Yes, I brought people to life. Yeah. But what really pisses me off is like they were in there the other night. Loki, my name in all caps. Like, I'm not in here. Like, I know you're trying to tag it. It's not going to work. I wasn't in there.
Nope.
Like y'all need to find something better to do with your life. But I dare for her to watch it back at my channel. No.
Oh, Billy.
No. Spencer, like, there's a reason most of the good people are dying. And the ones that I used to talk to all the time, like you that are all still in there, like I can't go talk to because I'm blocked.
Yeah, pending, Spencer. Yep, pending.
Yeah, Spencer, come hang out with us. We have more fun. And at least I actually
And
have a
better
badge and a
cookies.
degree. Tex has, DD2.
Yeah,
I'm glad I'm not the only
14
one that's
plus a retired ID card.
Oh, I'm blocked from lots of things. Although
I
I
got
will.
called a mean person the other day.
I got called lots of names too. And GMK, by the way, you saw that I got blocked. You asked why? Yeah, and he probably said because I was mean and I told the other time. GMK, the other night when you were in Stone Vet's chat and you were asking about like who from the other camp and then like were they trolling? They were talking shit about me. They were referring to me. One of Shiz's little flying monkeys, highest priestess, and the other one. They were talking about me. They think that I'm still somehow Camp Wrangler because I did not come out publicly months ago. I tried to be an adult and walk away. Yeah, every single thing is a lie. There's no truth to any of it. He is using everybody in there. Yeah, and you said hi, Sir Stewie, and then yep, and why don't we like Loki? And let me guess, she went to the other side, which is our usual argument. Like I really don't care.
Us.
I really feel like I'm listening to my kid when she's talking about getting off the school bus. Yeah, and this pissed me off.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, but no, GMK, when you were like, I like to play with the trolls, like, who are you talking about? And they were like, if we ignore her, yeah, GMK, that was, they were talking about me because Shiz has some inferiority complex jealousy issues. My whole life does not revolve around this stuff, and they don't. They like to start drama and stir shit. Spencer, I mean, my email's in my thing. I'm here. I mean, ask GMK. He's here all the time. Like, we have fun. We have fun over here, and we do actual legal analysis because, like, 90% of what she says. Oh, and wait, GMK. Remember how you wanted to know what I found about that other person? Remember GMK when I said I found out information on another supposed lawyer? Not Ron.
Hey.
They're not a lawyer. They've never been a lawyer. They work for a lawyer's title company. Mayor Wrench, that's Stone Bet. Yeah, GMK, she is a title. Hold on. Text on.
Title researcher?
No, hold on, because Patty,
Closer?
Wait. I'll read it to you in a second, Patty. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. This is your world, not mine. I had 2 hours of sleep last night. That's it.
Oh, darn, that's not good.
Yeah, it was miserable. She works in investor services at Lawyers Title Insurance Corporation.
She's not a lawyer.
No.
She works in research and making sure that examiners are doing their job.
No, GMK. She literally is an investor. Works in investor services at the Lawyers Title Insurance Corporation. And the name that you all had for her is not actually her name. I had her cell phone number, so I was able to look it back up. And that nonprofit she claims to own, I pulled the nonprofit's documentations and the LLC. She is nowhere mentioned in the filings. So she is not a lawyer in any way, shape, and or form. Oh yeah, GMK, she claims she is. She was never in law enforcement, and she did not graduate law school. Yeah, she says she's a lawyer all the time. Yeah, her and Ron claim to both be lawyers. Because she got into an argument the other day. Spencer, AZ, she's not actually a lawyer. Like, she'll get up on the panel and be like, well, as his legal expert and a lawyer and a bar card carrying lawyer, she's not a bar card carrying. Like, GMK, she always claims to be a bar card carrying lawyer. No, you work for a title insurance company. No.
At least Ron graduated law school.
Right before getting disbarred because of felony threats to a judge. And to answer whoever asked about the like dipshit that was in here, our Sovsit, he still sends me like 15 or 20 emails a day.
Jeez Louise.
They go to my spam folder. So Spencer, here's the thing. The way when she said she only does real estate in chat, that was because 3 days ago, I was talking to GMK in another stream that they were trying to snipe. And I said I found out the truth about her, where she works, and GMK had asked, what, was she a lawyer? And I was like, nope. And they knew she wasn't. And I said, I know everything now. I pulled her real name. And that's why she says she only does real estate in the chat. Because she knew the gig was up once I got involved. I dot my I's and cross my T's, let me tell you. Yeah, she's not a lawyer. She has no law, anything. But I mean, GMK, you've got Ron the disbarred person likes to assault and threaten. Insurance, like, this is fucking stupid. She doesn't do she does real estate law. She works for a lawyer person, and she works in their investor services as a glorified secretary. I pulled up the job descriptions. She doesn't do anything legal. Ask Patty. Patty's in the same field. Patty, does she do any law? Pate. Oh, Pate is muted. Pate will come back. Blanche or Apple probably needed her. But, yeah. Like, can y'all stop talking shit for like 3 days? Like, Kimmy, you don't need to yell my name in the chat all the time. I don't care. And Spencer, the biggest reason I walked away, like, even when I tried to be civil, he was found in possession of 7 stolen firearms. I hold a federal firearms license. I am an officer with a badge. I cannot associate. Like, I can't associate. And the fact that he would always be like, you're my sister, like, I love you, like, you're my favorite person. But you willingly put my job in jeopardy and my federal firearms license in jeopardy.
Yep.
So that's when I was like, fucking him out. Well, I knew the sus and aloof thing, like I said, I mean, and Tex knows, I called this whole thing out a long time ago.
Yeah.
But I gave her the same warning, right? Well, here's the thing, guys. I gave her this warning, and Tex, you can confirm this after I say it.
Yeah.
I told her, I said, if you, before I realized she wasn't an actual lawyer, like I went digging, I said, you are an officer of the court. He has a wanted felony with a failure to appear. You have a duty of candor to the court. And she didn't see a problem with staying in his chats all the time. And I said, I know you're not a lawyer then, because no one that actually has a bar card would associate with a felon who was on a felony FTA warrant. Spencer?
Yep.
Spencer, I mean, you all know me. I'm as black and white. I don't do drama. I don't play games. Like, I'm not going to lie to you. I really am not. I don't care. You know, yeah, no. And that's the thing, like that. But see, Spencer, that's what hurts because like I lost you, I lost 98 HKG, like Stewie Griffin. Like I learned so many of you. Like I lost so many of you when I walked away from him. Right. I walked away from him, and then I lost so many of you that I always talked to in the chat, and like that's who I missed. I didn't give a fuck about him. You know, Spencer, you're part of our family. We're keeping you.
You
I
have
didn't
no
lose
choice.
you. Oh yay! Thank you, Spencer. Well, I felt like I did because like I hadn't seen anybody, and I can't go into his chat and be like, "Hey, you know, guys, like, leave the fucktard and come hang out over here," because that's rude. But no, like the people I actually liked, I didn't get to talk to anymore. Tell Stewie to come over. Like, here's the thing, guys. Spencer, you're not. There's nothing wrong with admitting he fooled you. He fooled everybody. You just got to walk away. And thank you for being a member for 2 months, Mr. Spencer. We adore you. But we're fun over here. But I know, I'm just saying. I just missed you. You're fun to talk to. Tell Stewie to get his ass over here too. Y'all need to just walk away from that fucking dumpster fire. There are arrests and things that are swirling. And by the way, the person she says is her kid isn't. It's her nephew. Jada's her nephew. Yeah, Jada's not her kid. Jada's her nephew. I had his birth certificate. I found it. Boom will be here tomorrow, Spencer, and she's gonna be here all day with me tomorrow. And then tomorrow, we'll probably be off and on the channel tomorrow, and Boom will be with me on my mic, like sitting next to me. Either that, or she'll be playing Minecraft on the Xbox with the kids. She's not hiding, Croc. She had work and some shit to do. Yeah, Boom will always be here because Boom pretty much lives at my house most of the time. She's my girl. But yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's go through. There's other there's a couple articles I wanted to do, but I don't think I'm doing today. But guys, on Monday Monday's gonna be jury selection. That trial's coming back up, so we're gonna do that. And then I want to talk about the fact that gun ownership has now hit a record high with all the conflict in the world. I want to talk about the Louisville bank shooting, and they're saying the issue with it, and he did it because of lax gun laws, and I want to cover that one. And then I do want to go over the Oregon gun control law that was overturned. And then I want to also talk, there's a guy in Phoenix who just got 22 years in jail. He would just spray and pray. He shot up more than a dozen homes in 6 months and killed someone. Being reckless. So we'll probably cover those tomorrow or Sunday. But Monday we're gonna have trial thing. I don't think it'll take them that long to impanel a jury. And then on the 30th, we gonna party on the channel. We gonna party.
Parties are fun.
Loki drinking day.
What?
Parties are fun. It says Loki drinking day. Parties are fun.
It's hatching day. It's the day I was hatched.
Yes, it is.
My dad used to tell everybody I was hatched, not born. And that he had my hatching papers.
That is funny.
Cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, anybody that was in here 2 nights ago when Papa was in here, and we cannot clip us right now, Maryland, and Croc is sick, and I am going to go to bed because I slept 2 hours. But anybody that was in here when 2 nights ago when Papa commented about Young getting hurt, she shattered her arm, broke her forearm in 6 or 7 places, both bones, and broke the humerus in 6 or 7 places. She's already had one surgery and is going to need several more. But other than her arm being destroyed, other than that, she's okay. Guy was a drunk driver, high rate of speed, T-boned her right at the driver door.
Jesus. How is fucking CCW doing? I haven't seen him in a while. Is he feeling all right?
He was here 2 nights ago. That's what I'm saying. 2 nights ago, he was in here, and then his.
So he's been with her the whole time, is what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
just at home sleeping now, but like see, Alan, tell Tube Sucks everyone to come over here. Everyone can hang out. There is all of we have all of the fun. But I'm going to go chug half a bottle of Benadryl because both my arms have totally blistered, which really sucks.
That's not good.
Spencer, he's generally over in Stone Vet's chat. And what do you want to know about Beretta? What do you want to know about it?
Lance, why did you open the back door?
Yeah, I can't say the name of the town. I can't spell it. I gotta spell it. ACC. That's how. I can't spell today.
Did you pull the 64-page investigation for the Louisville Blvd bank shooting?
I have it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tomorrow.
Sweet. I'm reading up on it right now.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cover it tomorrow. You can come join me for it.
Sweet.
So, but with that, all my fine people, I'm going to go to bed. I am very itchy. I will see you all tomorrow.
You go
Love
get
you
some
all.
sleep.
I'm not gonna be able to sleep. I'll send you a picture of why. Everybody, have a good night. And I'll be on and off all tomorrow. Have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for all of my beasties. I love all of you. Richard, it's 6 and 1/2 dozen the other. I like Berettas. It doesn't matter which one. The only difference is what model's made where. But no, but it's good. You're fine. Hi, Lisa. Lisa, you came in late. We're leaving. But happy Thanksgiving to everybody. A couple hours early. And like I said, I'll catch you off and on tomorrow. Love y'all. Bye, guys.